Hello, everyone. For this talk, we're going to get Schwifty with macros, specifically Swift macros. I am the theatalpickle, and so on the left side, we have our public interface for our macro. On our right side, we have our macro, which we are now going to create. Okay, so a couple of libraries we're going to need to import. So first, we're going to need our Swift syntax library. This library has all the types related to Swift syntax. But because we're also dealing with macros, we also need to import our Swift syntax macros library. In addition, we're going to have to import one more Swift syntax builder, which has tons of convenience initializers, which we're going to use in a moment for creating our macros. Now, technically, we don't have to use a Swift syntax builder, but Apple highly suggests that we do so that we don't have to directly interact with the abstract syntax tree. Okay, so I'm going to create my public poopy macro. I'm going to create this as a struct. And every member role that we have, so for example, on the left side, we have our plant macro conform to an extension member role. Okay, fine. Every member role has a corresponding protocol we must also adopt. So over here, we're going to adopt the extension macro. And the extension macro is going to have its own expansion method, which we will need to conform to. Although, let's see. Okay. You see on the left side, I'll close this pane. We have our extension. We have our extension method, which we must conform to. So we're going to grab that, and we're going to implement it on our right side for our poopy macro. Okay. When we add this universal protocol, similar to how we will add an extension to a type and have it conform to adopt a protocol, we need to do the same thing here. So let's say we'll call this a conformance. And this is actually going to be an extension decal syntax. Okay. And we're going to add the extension as well as extension to our type. So you notice part of the parameters, one of the parameters